Well, good afternoon, and it's been pretty busy the last couple of days up here in the man cave. I've been painting up a few things, a couple of days of work this week, which I won't go into, but it's not too bad. And I've finished the 69th York, is it the Irish Regiment? I was painting up. The guys in the great coats, and these are from Redoubt Miniatures. 34 strong. I was too short, so there's two bases with 5 to a base, which as long as you which is the command base, and this one here I just put a load of foliage in front of it, so it doesn't really matter. And these are the figures that had the separate right arm and separate heads. I'm not convinced by these separate arms. I mean, I keep talking about this every time I seem to come on, but if you're playing a game, you're automatically going to pick up the figures like that, and it's going to be, you're just asking for trouble, because you're going to flick those muskets up. They're glued, the hand's glued onto the sleeve, and the musket's glued onto the shoulder. And you know, you're going to be obviously careful about them, which you don't really want to be. You don't want to have that in mind. You want to enjoy the game rather than being a bit concerned about fragile troops. But maybe they'll be okay. So that's regiment number 11 now. Yes, look, colourful. Painted the colours as usual. Block the colours in, black wash, dry brush, and then again took more time on the flesh tones, flags by Flags of War, which are lovely, and it took a bit of time on the basing, obviously, and it takes away, hopefully takes the eye away from the dry brush uniforms. Alright, that's those. And I'm on a bit of a roll now with the larger size units. And with that in mind, I've just sprayed up another regiment of Iron Brigade, and this time they're from Perry Miniatures. A few there that I haven't. There you go. It's the first time I've had figures from Perry's. I've had some Command figures before. But they look very nice. A lot of cleaning up, a lot of the old little worms. No, they should be quite nice. So I've sprayed up 20 of those and 10 more, and they're going to be 5 to a base because they're going to be another firing line pose. Right, so in the post, they came today. In the post yesterday, I caved in and bought that. Second hand, only cost me 20 quid. It's still got all the bits with it and the cards. Looks quite interesting. I know a couple of guys at my club have bought this and are quite enthused, so I'll just dip my toe into this. Nothing too much. But I'll only start these after I've finished all these ACW figures up. I think. Yes. Will I stick to my guns? Possibly not, but that's my intention of getting these done first, the ACW done first. I'll stop at 12 regiments, I think. That's 2 Irish, but shame I can't move those up to 4 for a brigade. That will be my 3rd Iron Brigade. So I'll certainly need another one for them. And then skirmishers and a few command stands. We'll see. Right, so last video or film I put up, I said to anybody that wants a shout, let me know, and I'll certainly do my best in put your name out there and hopefully get your subs moving upwards. So I've got a quick list, and the first one, the guy contacted me, a guy called from a site called the Krause Collection. He's from the States, I believe, and he's got a huge collection of figures, and so far he's just put a couple of vids up about his 15mm Ancients, Spartan, and which was very impressive, and an even better Theban army. And this guy knows what he's talking about. It's the large armies which I always like to see, and very knowledgeable about the period, and no, very interesting stuff. So go over and have a look at the Kraus collection. Tim at Broken Dice, I don't think he gets enough people looking at his vids. He's been around for some time. Good painter, very good painter, and he's been doing English Civil War, and I think he was doing Ancients 28mm for some time. Very likeable bloke, Tim. So pop over there and have a look. Habsburger Donkey, which is a unusual name. He's been posting up. It's Oathmark. It's the fantasy type game, skirmish game. It looks quite interesting. But he's put quite a few videos out, lots and lots of different subjects. Very enthusiastic. So have a look and give him our regards. Another guy who often leaves me comments on my videos, a chap called McNab. He's very few vids he's released, but what he has done, the painting is extremely high quality. So go and have a look, and you'll be very impressed. The Tassie Wargamer, again, fairly new to the community. He's into his sharp practice, French Indian Wars, and What a Tanker, which I think is the World War II lardy thing, is it? And again, very enthusiastic, very likeable chap. And finally, today is Miniature Wargaming Warrior. He's got quite a few subs, but I don't think I've ever shouted him out. Very enthusiastic about the hobby. He hosts the chat with Wargaming with Dom. I think it's a Monday night. There's 4 guys. So I'll listen in. It's very likeable. It's just something nice to have in the background when you're painting. He's into his medieval. I think he's got quite large bolt action armies. And I did see he was painting some offensive miniatures, Napoleonics, which look very good. So that's Miniature Wargaming Warrior. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6. I think we can all go over there and subscribe to them and help them on their way. And I think that's it. Any more people want to shout out, let me know, and I'll do my best. Right. So I think it'll be sky blue trousers next for these chaps. Thanks for watching.